Good morning to all. So already we finished the lessons of history and the geography. Today we are going to see about the lessons from the civics. What are the lesson name means? First lesson, forms of government and democracy. Democracy is somewhat familiar, I think so, because we are all living in the democratic country. Is it or not? So about democracy also we are going to see completely. Before that, forms of government. What is the forms of government, sir? Means we have a different number of countries in the world actually. Each and every country having a different types of administration. Okay, that's a government actually. That's a forms of government. So, what are all the types of government? What are the types of administration is available in our overall globe actually? That only we are going to see in first topic. First in that first heading, what is it means? Aristocracy. What is it, sir? Aristocracy means the higher people actually. Higher people means this kind of rules is available in the UK. Okay, United Kingdom. There they are following the aristocracy only. The higher people actually, higher authority people. Higher authority people mean high class people we can tell. Okay, high class people alone will have that power to ruling the people actually. That is aristocracy. Example, which country is following that means UK. UK is the correct perfect example for that particular aristocracy. High class people. Okay, rich person in our point of view means rich persons only having the power to rule the people. They only having the authority to take decisions and everything. Example, which country means UK. Okay, next one. Monarchy actually. So monarchy normally what is it? King's rule actually. What is that? King's ruling. That's a monarchy. Kings in how we are learning about the Cholas, Pandyas. Still, in so much of the country, the king's regulations is there. For example, Qatar, Oman, Saudi Arabia. Here all they are following the administration by the way of monarchy only. Okay, the particular country will be ruled by kings. King's methodology is there, no? That will be called as a monarchy. Example, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar. These are all the countries, they are following the monarchy only. King's administrations will be there. Okay, next one, autocracy. Okay, autocracy. It's this one, example, North Korea we can tell. What is that? North Korea. A single person, only one person having the power to rule the country and the people. That kind of type of government will be called as a autocracy. A single person only having all the power. A person. Here also, the king will be there. Next is for a queen or some other also having some rights. But here, a single person, a person alone having the right to take decisions, ruling the people, whatever it may be, that is an autocracy. In which country it is happening, sir? Means North Korea. Where is that? North Korea. It's a correct example. Okay, next one. Oligarchy. Okay, what is that? Oligarchy. CH. Oligarchy. This one will be, it's also one of the types of government. Some of the group of people alone, some group of peoples alone having the rights to take decisions for ruling the people. Some group of people. How we hear some high class people alone here, no, that will be aristocracy. But here it will not be considered as high class people. Certain person alone, certain group of people alone will take decisions and having the power to administration. Okay, that kind of types of government will be called as a oligarchy. Here, China also we can tell for this kind of government. China also one of the example for oligarchy. Okay, next one, fifth one, theocracy. What is a theocracy, sir? Means this types of government will be based on religions, doctrines. Okay, this kind of theocracy will be types of government will be how we can understand means religious doctrines. How it means, if for example church will be there, father will be there. Is it or not? Church father. That father only having the power to lead the particular country, to take decisions. The people will accept everything, which are all the words given by the particular person. That kind of thing will be called as theocracy. That's a church father. So based on religious doctrines, that kind of country also is there, means yes is there. Example, Vatican. What is the Vatican country? The world very least population in the world. Very least population. 2000 or 3000 only. Overall population is there. But it's a very big tourism place. Very big tourism place in the world. Very less population in Vatican. So theocracy, religious doctrines, that person having the rights to rule the people. Okay, next one we are going to see about the democracy. What is a democracy? The people will elect a person having a right to put the vote, and they will elect a person. That person will have take decisions for every problem. That person will be the representatives. The representative will take a decisions for a problem. That kind of things will be called as a democracy. That representative will be elected by people only. So people having a power to create their leaders. That is a democracy. Okay, next one. Republic. These two we are all following in our democracy. Example, India. Democracy example, India. Republic, same. What is it? A state which has supreme power held by the people. Who will have more power? Finally means the person, the people elected, no, the representatives. That person only having the power. For example, we have the prime minister also. We have the prime minister and the president. In this both, who having the more power? Administrative power means prime minister only. Okay. More responsibilities for prime minister only, he having more power. What is the meaning means? Republic means a person, a representative who is selecting by the people. That person having more power compared to some other higher authorities like a president. That will be the republic. So what's the meaning here means? The representative who is selected by the people by voting. That person only having the power, more power compared to any other higher authorities in that particular country. Example, president and the prime minister. President is a first citizen of our India. Is it or not? But he having more power means is there, but it's not in a proper manner actually. It will not be as practically it will not be eligible as per our Indian constitution. Prime minister only having more power. Okay, we can't see more. Wherever it may be president, we can see the prime minister. That's the thing. The supreme power will be given for the person elected by the people. That is a republic. So these both is happening in our India. Is it or not? India and Australia also the republic is first following. Democracy in India, USA, there also democracy was following. Okay. So what are the types forms of government? Aristocracy, monarchy, autocracy, oligarchy, theocracy, democracy and republic. These are all the 7 types of government forms in our globe actually. Based on these methodology only, each and every country they are administrating their country, they are administrating their people. So our country is following democracy at the same time republic also. Okay. These are all the forms of government. Okay. Next we are going to see about the what is it? Democracy. What is a democracy actually? What is a democracy? A person, a people having a power to select the leaders. What is that? The people having a power to select the leaders. The people having the power to select the leaders. The people having the power to select the leaders. First definition means democracy means that's the thing we can do. Is it or not? And that leader only having the rights to rule the country. The people having a rights to select their leaders, that leader alone having the rights to rule the country actually. These 2 points is very important. And the next one, people have the freedom. People have the freedom to express their views, express their opinion. Okay, these are all the 3 proper definitions for the democracy. General definition actually. Okay, people having a rights to select their leaders, and the leader alone will become have a power to rule the country. And people having a rights to say their views and the opinion. Okay, say their views and their opinion. Okay, so the people having a rights to select their leaders by the way of election. That leader alone having a rights to rule the country, and the people having the rights to say their views and opinion in this particular decisions or maybe a particular problems or whatever it may be. These all will be the democracy. So based on the leaders, these definitions will be different. For example, our Gandhiji, what he told means, democracy is not the 20% sitting in center and take a decision. Is not that. The decision should be come from the village actually. The decision should be come from the village. That's the definition given by the Gandhiji. What's the decision? What's the definition given by the Gandhiji means? The decision is not taken by the 20% sitting in center. It want to come from the down status of the people, especially from the village. That is the definition given by the Gandhiji. Okay, the same Abraham also given. What is that? From the 6th standard we are reading. What is that? For the people, by the people, of the people. Is it or not? Democracy is for of the people, for the people, by the people. This is the definition given by the Abraham Lincoln. Is it or not? So general definition also is there. Gandhiji definition also is there. So note it properly. General definition, what is that? The leader will select by the people by the way of election. That leader only having the power to rule the countries. The peoples having a rights to say their views and opinion in the problems or decision making, whatever it may be. Okay, this is a general definition, and the definition given by the Gandhiji, what is that? The decisions is not taking which sitting at the 20 members sitting at the center. The decisions want to come from the down of the people like a village. This is the definition given by the Gandhiji. The same definition for the democracy. Abraham Lincoln also given the definition. What is that? The democracy is for the people, of the people, by the people. It's the definition given by the Abraham Lincoln. So these are all these kind of different kinds of definitions is available for democracy. And some of the futures is there. What is the future? First one. What is the future? The people having a rights to select their leaders actually. The people having a rights to elect their representatives. Okay, representatives. Okay, people having a rights to elect their representatives. First thing, and free and fair election. What is that? Free and fair election. Okay, and who are what is it? 18 years old person having a rights to what is it? Put their vote for selecting the representatives. 18 we want to what is it? What is the age limit for the voting? 18. Okay, that's the thing. And what is that? This voting is a fundamental right. What is that? This voting is a fundamental rights. This voting is a fundamental rights. So these are all the important features for the democracy actually. What is that? The election will be held. By the election, they will elect the representatives. It will be free and fair election. And the overall voting, electing the representative, that person will be what is the aim for that particular person's overall voting? The person want to complete their 18 years. The person should be 18-year-old. Okay, and another one, it is one of the fundamental right. Voting is one of the fundamental rights. It is a features of the democracy. Okay, next one. These types of democracy we are all not following nowadays alone. Actually, this all happened in 2500 years before. That evidence are we having in the Arthashastra, which is written by Chanakya, and Cholas are followed the Kodavole system. This kind of democracy are followed before 2500 years itself. In Greece countries also it was happened. We have some of the evidence which is given by the Chanakya in Arthashastra and the Kodavole system. This is all the evidence that the democracy was not created nowadays. It was happened before 2500 years before. Okay. So democracy was divided into two. One is direct, another one indirect. What is that, sir? Direct and indirect means in direct, the solution will taken by the people itself. The decision will taken by the people itself directly. That kind of democracy will be called as a direct democracy. Where it happens in Switzerland. In Switzerland, they are following the direct democracy only. Example, Switzerland. In the Switzerland country, they are following the direct democracy only. The decision making, the problem solving will be discussed by the people directly. Okay, so where it is means Switzerland. Indirect, in our India, for example, we have the new rules of our education. Before 4 days we got everything. What are the rules? What are the new methodology we going to follow in the educations, everything. About that, before 20 days, before 1 month I think so. They ask the people, they ask the suggestions from the people, why it's a correct or not, any changes you want, you need. What are the new methodology we can add in this? The suggestion was asked with the people. But final decisions will be taken by the representatives. That's different. But they giving the options, they giving the opportunity to the people to give some suggestions for the certain plans actually. But the decisions finally will be taken by representatives only. That kind of things will be called as indirect decisions. Final decisions will be taken by the representatives only. Who are representatives? The person who is elected by the people by the way of election. Is it or not? That is a person. That person only having the rights to give the solution, finalize that particular plan. But the suggestions will be given by the people. So this kind of things will be happen in indirect democracy. Example country, India. Okay, for most of the things, the government asking the people their suggestions. The government asking the suggestions from the people. Some of the persons will accept that, some of the persons will not accept that. It's all based on the representatives. Finally, they only will take the decision. Okay, so this is the indirect democracy. Okay, so these are all the topics today we see. In upcoming classes, we can see the remaining about the democracy only. Okay, so what are the things we seen? Forms of government we seen, and the definitions of the democracy, features of the democracy, and the types of democracy. Types of democracy, what are the direct and the indirect. So these are all the topics that we see. Remaining we can see in next class. Okay, so don't skip the video, learn properly and write. Okay, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.